What's the number one decision you make differently when you're accountable for both revenue and margin, not just top line growth?
Oh, this is such a great question. And I think so many companies get this wrong at the executive leadership level, where it is just a push on revenue at all costs. And what does it take to push revenue? Spend. Spend, margin attrition, and that is directly against profit. So it is such a push and pull with trying to balance those two things. And I really think that every CMO should be in the position where they're accountable for a P&L so that they understand the impact of the dollars that are going out and how that flows all the way through to contribution margin and EBITDA. So I think that that's a really unique part of my experience is that I grew up in e-commerce. I grew up on a P&L, and then, of course, like I learned over time how important brand is and how important how we position the product to the consumer and in the market is. So that was something I learned secondary, but having that focus on the P&L and seeing the impact of marketing spend to the bottom line gives you a lot of different insights on how you should spend your dollars. I think attribution is really important in understanding not just last click with GA4, but like also where are customers learning about you? Where are they discovering your brand? And asking post-purchase questions is such a great way to understand where your existing consumers are coming from without relying on just the GA4 last click or some of these other attribution tools. So hearing directly from the customer, I think is a great way for you to understand how to spend your dollars. But overall, I would say I do prioritize different things depending on the needs of the company. So we might be in a season where it's revenue at all costs. That's really important goal and objective for the board or for other stakeholders. And so then we might flex up our marketing as percent of total, or other times it might be profit. And so you start to dial down your spend a bit and tighten things to like the most ROAS efficient. So I would say it really depends on the needs of the business at the time. But having clear objectives from leadership is super important to be able to make decisions along the way.